Good morning, everybody. Today, present the protocol for the job at training and employees as pizza chef in Italian restaurant. So, the job description. This is the three statements. The first one is pizza preparation. The second one is ingredient management, and finally preparing ingredients. The timetable that we create is understanding individual learning needs. You can define the unique learning requires of each individual. So the key point is to recognize that every employee is different, identifying individual strength and area for growth. The second objective is core employee activities and action. In your highlight the insights, thoughts and responsibilities. The two key point is online to key action expected from employees and then align activities with organizational goals. Okay, week one. Learn the basics of cooking of baking. Knife skill, food safety, cooking techniques, baking fundamentals. As we can see, the first week is all about learning basics of cooking and baking. So the principles that I will need to apply are number three. There is some specifically in designing activities related with the knife skills, food safety, cooking techniques, and baking fundamentals. For example, to cook at least 20 olive moistures of tomato. Number two, to measure the current performance in those activities. And number one and seven, for the head chefs to give them the immediately and information feedback about how they are performing and how they can get better at it by getting their individual development. Week two, first 3 days. Story learning, cuisine and learning traditional pizza style, familiarizing employees with the basics of Italian cuisine to the different styles of it. So, during the first 3 days of the second week, the employee needs to study Italian cuisine and learn traditional pizza style. First principle we will need to be applied is number five, which stands to motivate to improve employee performance. After the first week, the employee gaining knowledge about the basics of cooking and baking. It's crucial to keep him motivated because there are many other things that he will be to learn. He could be so overwhelming at first. The important principle will be number six, because time and effort needs to be put in order to gain necessary knowledge. Last but not least is principle number seven, because a new employee for the poor person become a qualified member of the staff needs to be educated with a sustainable teacher. Besides training with the chef on the Italian restaurant, books, podcasts, or videos about the subject are perfect way to educate oneself along they are recommended or provided by experts. Week 2 last 4 days. Understanding ingredients, get to know the various ingredients used in pizza making, learn about balancing flavors and textures, learn how to select and use highly qualified ingredients. Or these three steps, principle 1, 4, and 6, are crucial because the individual has actual space to reflection to study the outcomes of processes, and that takes time, effort, and feedback to keep improving. Principle 4, which statements and repetitive activities are necessary to reflect on results and income processes. We help the individual to learn more about the balance of flavors, texture, and selecting only high quality of ingredients. Therefore, the individual will practice respective activities like making the some tomato sauce every day, but then allowing himself to play along with more ingredients to see the outcome on study flavors, texture, and constantly when getting immediately feedback improving with it. A lot of the practice and time. Week 3. Master pizza dough. Learn how to make different types of pizza dough, practice stretching, shaping, and handling the dough. During the third week is essential to the employee master pizza dough. They learn how the perfect pizza dough looks and how it is made. The first principle that is taken account is principle 2. For the purpose of measuring the current performance activity, another principle that it needs to apply in number three, when depends on the specific design activity related with preparing, stretching, shaping, and handling the dough in order to prepare performance. Other very important principles are number 6 and 7. If an employee is supposed to be, they need to invest time or effort, but also they need to have a sustainable picture in order to prepare high quality dough. Week first, first 3 days. Familiarizing yourself with pizza specific equipment and works oven management. Learn the pizza used in a pizzeria such as oven, pizza pills, pizza stone, and mixers. Practice using the tools specifically and how use the different types of ovens to make pizza. In the first few days of week 4, it's only important to principles number 1 and number 4. When you are learning about the equipment, receiving information, feedback about the function, and how to use the efficiently is crucial to refining your knowledge and skills promptly. Management are using various types of pizza oven effectively require repeated practice to build expertise. However, it's equally important to allow time to reflect on the outcomes and process to improve your understanding and skill with different oven types. Pizza week 4 last 4 days. Practice pizza topping and sauce. Experiment with different pizza toppings and sauce including tomatoes, sauce, mozzarella cheese, French basil, or other traditional ingredients. So, in the second part of the week, principle 5 and 6 are the focus. To the master the art of balancing flavors and texture, you need to stay motivated. With continuous process, you will stay motivated, which leads to better results. Achieving expertise in flavor and texture balancing requires investing time and effort into studying and practicing. You must be willing to dedicate the necessary time to learn and hone these skills. Gain hands-on experiences and keep studying with experienced chef. In these 2 steps of the learning of the individual, we can apply principle 3, 4, and 7. We can see that this comes to getting hands-on experience requiring both specifically designed and repeated activities in order to achieve it, but also when it comes to continuous learning and studying requiring that teacher and coaches are represented in order to guide the individual development and pursue the mastery and the never-ending journey. So the first of all thing is motivation. Motivation is to become a master something requires that learning is motivated to want to actual development. So to keep him or her motivated, we can give a certificate that knowledge a certificate the individual has successfully completed the course. On the top of them, Principle 7, which is the guiding the individual development by teacher, is just crucial because without a coach, the individual will because without a coach, the individuals wouldn't be able to receive feedback, be better on their areas of opportunity, and watch firsthand how the work is done. Finally, the conclusion. The present protocol outlines a comprehensive on-the-job training program to enable aspiring to become pizza chef in Italian restaurant. It covers various aspects, including the job description, current activities, and individual learning needs. The protocol emphasizes recognizing individual differences, aligning activity with organizational goals, and providing guidance to employees. It underscores the importance of motivation, time investment, and continued improvement in the learning process. Experiences chef and teacher plays is crucial in guiding and developing individuals. The proposal on the certificate for course completion aims to motivate learners. Overall, the protocol offers the clean roadmap for training pizza chef, considering both technical skills and the motivation needed for success.